Cubs, welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. Today we have a reading brought to you by one of your VIP members. We're going to do a reading on Sehun and just get into his business to see where he is at right now currently. Okay, we're going to do our usual, start off with our Caroline Mays archetype cards and do a quick personality reading on him. And then we're just going to go on to a general reading. Well, judging by these first two cards, I can see the month of February, Sehun is turning the fudge up. Probably getting into some kinky stuff. You know, Sehun seems to be quite enjoying his time. So the first card, we're going to be doing a mini personality reading because I believe I've done a personality reading on him before. But anyway, we have Hedonsis. It says, inspires creative energy and embraces the good things in life, celebrates beauty in yourself. Yeah, he's having a good time. Like, Sehun is basically doing exactly what it says. He's enjoying his life. He's enjoying the time that he has. I don't know if he's working or not, but enjoying the time that he may have off, enjoying the time spending with certain people around him. We also have Femme Fatale in reverse, and it's talking about inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. So he may be attaching himself to people who have a lot of money and kind of just messing around. I'm gonna put it lightly, messing around with people of higher status or high status, people with connections. So he's kind of messing around with them. Anywho, we also have slave here. It says surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. And honestly, I feel like it's more so like surrendering himself to people who have that money and that power. Like, he's sort of giving himself away to those people and spending that time with those kind of people. Like I said, it seems like, you know, the month of February, he's kind of turning up a little bit, like having some fun with some people. We have Dilettante. It says, delights in the arts without having to be a professional, alerts you of the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuit. So he's not really concerned about work right now. I mean, he's doing his thing here and there. He doesn't really care about it. Like, it's just kind of like what he does. So I don't see Sehun really paying too much attention or thinking of working or doing stuff with EXO as a big deal. He doesn't, you know, he's not really focused on that. He doesn't really care. Like, even if he is working, it's like it's not something that's taking up a lot of space in his mind, because he's just like, I'm here, I'm doing my job, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to do what I want to do. So that's kind of like where Sehun is right now. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and move on. What deck do I want to use next? Because I did not choose a deck. Okay, well, I'm just going to use my Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle to get some overall energies for Sehun. Like, what's going on with him? Okay, Sehun. Ooh. Okay. We have Dragon, Slay Them All, and we have Make the Change. These both came out in reverse. So I'm just going to be very blunt. Sehun is lazy. Sehun is lazy, and what I'm seeing with just these two cards alone is that Sehun has potential to have a lot of, like, he has potential to have a lot of talent or has a lot of talent. It may not be the same type of talent as like, you know, the rest of the members, like maybe like similar talent, like musically, like rapping or singing or anything, but he has other talents that he could be using and nurturing right now. And I feel like it's like what these cards are saying coming out in reverse is telling me that he's not using them. Like he's not using them, he's not nurturing them, like almost like he's being very lazy. Nuh-uh, not just not focusing. Okay, yeah. So I feel like it's like even with Dragon Slay them all in reverse, it's like there's so many mountains that he can climb and get over, and it's just like he's just kind of sitting there like, I don't want to. Just like I was saying with the personality cards that I had out there, it's like he doesn't really care about work. He doesn't care about like, you know, doing stuff really with EXO as work. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, he doesn't want to hang out with his friends or members, but like when it comes to work, he doesn't really care about it. It's like, okay, yeah, it's just work. Like he's very indifferent. And that's why I feel like both of these cards are in reverse. It's like you have the ability to do more than you do. You have the ability to expand your horizons. And he's going to sit there like, I'm not going to. And even with like, you know, make the change in reverse, which is the biggest indicator. He's like, it's like he's standing there and he sees there's so many paths in front of him that he can go, he can do. There's so many things that he can do. And he's like, nah, I don't think I'll do it. Like, he's just not putting in the effort to expand his horizons, which I actually feel like if he doesn't eventually do it can end up backfiring. Like almost like, you know, when you leave the company, like let's say eventually in a few years, I don't know when he may leave the company, but it's like if he doesn't start just kind of like already expanding his horizons, and he's not going to have much to fall back on, or like he's not going to have as much as he could have to fall back on. Sehun has a gift in a sense to be, how do I put it? He has a gift to be able to put in minimal effort and receive the max amount of outcome. Like he can just do something simple if he wanted to and have a lot of people follow him and sort of like pay attention to him. I'm not playing any music, guys. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I forgot. Let me go ahead and try to put some on. I totally forgot. Wow, this big face lady just came up and just started talking. I muted her though. Okay, we'll see if this is good. Okay. Yeah, it's like Sehun will just not go through the doors that are offered to him by spirit. Like, I don't know why. It's like a laziness. It's like, because for Sehun, I'm literally seeing that he doesn't have to put in a lot of effort for like basically the floodgates to burst open for him. So he doesn't have to put in that much effort to get big and get big by doing something small. And it's almost like in turn it ended up making him not really care to do anything, because he's like, well, you know, if I really wanted to, it's gonna blow up anyway, so I can take my time, or I can like ignore it, or, you know, I don't have to do much because whatever I have now will suffice, kind of thing. And that may not be like that forever. So it's kind of one of those things where right now is the time to take advantage of your gifts. Like right now is the time to go get up and just take everything that is offered to you. But we'll see what Sehun decides to do and where that will land him. My phone just fell. And where that will land him in the long run. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull some more cards. I got a lot of information from that alone, honestly. But yeah, let's pull some more oracles. I'll be using my psychic tarot to just see what kind of what other energy may be around Sehun at this time. didn't I say, like, it's like a whole bunch of doors in front of him, right? I said it was like a whole bunch of doors in front of him and he wouldn't open them. I hope I said that. Like, he won't go through them. Like, there it is. Like I said, spirit literally, and it says movement, choices, and decisions. This is in reverse. It's like spirit has opened so many doors for him, and it's just like, please go through them. Take one of them, go. And he's just standing there like, nah, I think not. I think I'm just gonna stand here. You know, I'm just gonna not do anything. So we have fertility in reverse, meaning he's not giving birth to new projects, or he's not going forward with projects that he should be going forward with. We have emotional withdrawal here, right? And it's funny because solitude is also here. So it's like he likes to hang out with a lot of people and be surrounded by a lot of people, but he doesn't like to study and work when he's by himself. He doesn't want to do stuff by himself. We also have foundation and achievements. He's pretty much going off of stuff that he's already achieved at this point and not really concerned about the future. We have the cards for choose wisely that's out here, right? Because like I said, it's like he's been given these opportunities, like these pathways have opened for him. These pathways have opened for him, and right now, like I said, he doesn't really want to take any of them. He's just kind of like, I'd rather party, I'd rather chill, I'd rather do this, I'd rather do that. I already know I can be successful at these things. So I don't think I can go pick it up later. That's the mentality. I can go do that later. I can go do that later. Not realizing that maybe later he cannot. Maybe later, he could lose popularity. Maybe later, EXO may not even exist. So he feels like he takes everything for granted. He takes a lot of things for granted, and he kind of goes off of EXO's current and past success. He's like, and SM, he's like, do you see where this is foundation and achievements. He's like, do you see what we've built? Do you see where I've come from? Do you see the group I'm a part of? You see the company I'm a part of? I'm set. I don't need to do anything. So he's never thinking about what could happen if he's no longer in that group. He's not thinking about what could happen if he's no longer in the company. He's not thinking about really, what other things can he do to make sure that his pockets are completely secured for if the unexpected ever happens. Or just in general, just so you can just so he can have I don't know, his own stuff under his belt. He's just not taking these opportunities that he's being given. That's the best way. That's the only way I can explain it. He's not taking opportunities that are deliberately given to him because of ego, to be honest. It's like almost also like he can sort of stare at these opportunities, and he sees those opportunities as achievements. Just simply having the opportunity to do it, it's almost like, oh my God, look at how many people want me to do stuff for them, this, and him relishing in that. That itself, not even telling them yes, just loving the fact that people want him to do stuff, and for him that's enough. He won't go and do it. He just likes the fact that people want him to do it, and that's kind of I don't know how to work out for him, but that's just kind of what's going on with him in general. So we're gonna go ahead and just go on to the next biggest thing to happen in Sehun's life or career. We'll see what's next for Sehun. So what's the next biggest thing to happen for Sehun? Yeah, it's I don't know. I know he's filmed a show before. I don't know what he's doing. But it's the less he works, the more lazy he gets. because it's like he doesn't want to work right now. Like, and I won't even say, you know, and I'm not going to call it lazy, because people who've been working that long, and especially from such a young age, I'm sure his bones are tired and he's tired. Like, I get that. Like, I wouldn't want to either. Like, I could barely get out of bed today. Like, I feel you. Sehun doesn't want to work. Sehun is like not really, and she's like, he's tired. He doesn't want to work. It's too much work for him. But the funny thing is, like I said, Sehun doesn't really have to do much to get praise. Like, he doesn't have to do much to still like receive praise for whatever it is that he does. And that's what I'm seeing. Like, he doesn't want to work. It's too much. It's too difficult for him. He does, like, he's like, you know, people already view me positively. Like, I'm already up here. Like, he doesn't feel like he needs to do anything but maybe post a few things on social media. He's like, I'm just gonna say some things every now and then, maybe do a live, or maybe, you know, put something on Instagram, like something like that, because he knows, like, for him, like, that's really all he needs for people to not forget him, and to kind of stay in some sort of limelight. But everything else, he doesn't seem like he really wants to work. He doesn't really want to drop anything. He doesn't really want to put out any, you know, music or anything. Like, he's just like, it's too much work. Like, even if he's like, oh yeah, I've been waiting to put out this song. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Like, I mean, not that he doesn't want to put out music or anything. Like, it's just the work of it. Like, he doesn't want to do all that. He doesn't like to do stuff alone. So, like, let's say promotion. Like, let's say if he drops some songs or a solo song or project or whatever, he wouldn't want to do it by himself. Okay, so he's not a type of person that wants to work by himself. And that's another reason why he doesn't often choose certain things, because he doesn't want to work by himself. He doesn't want to work with people he doesn't know. Yeah. Although he very much is a social butterfly to a degree. You know, he's very also codependent on what he already has achieved, he's made, and the current friends that he has in his life. But yeah, I'm not really seeing anything too big coming up for him. Just like I said, maybe some stuff on social media, maybe some lives or Instagrams or something, like where you can see his face or him tweeting or talking about something. But yeah, that's about it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you all so much. Please follow me on Tumblr to ask me questions anonymously. Follow me on Twitter to just get updates on my life and what's going on, whether I'm going live or not, whether I'm taking a break. Check out my Patreon if you would like to purchase your own personal reading from me. Please go through Patreon. Do not email, like, don't email me. Just go straight to Patreon. You can DM me there. And please don't Cash App or PayPal me for a reading if we have not spoken about it yet, because, like, I really don't want you guys to lose your money and, like, be sending me stuff and I hadn't checked it, or I don't know who you are and I can't find out who you are. You know what I mean? So please be very, very careful with that. If you do want to, though, you can donate. You can donate or tip, or, you know, however you guys want to do it, using Cash App or PayPal, if you so choose. But I love you all so much. Please stay happy and healthy and safe. And I hope to see you again in the Lion's Den. Bye.